Hi, I'm Gary McKinder from Latitude Law. In a wide-ranging statement of changes to immigration rules published yesterday, 14th March 2024, the government set out new salary thresholds for sponsored workers, which will come into effect from the 4th of April. The changes also confirm increased financial requirements for partners of British citizens and various other amendments, for example, to long residence applications. Today I'm going to summarise the key changes for sponsoring businesses and for partners. For detailed advice on your own requirements, do get in touch with me or members of my team here at Latitude Law. Okay, first I'm going to talk about sponsored work salary thresholds. Existing salaries will continue to apply for certificates of sponsorship or COSs assigned to workers before the 4th of April 2024. Note that the related visa or permission to stay application does not have to be made before 4th of April to benefit from current rates. So a COS must, however, be used within 3 months of assignment. So that gives the latest date for applying using the old rates of the 3rd of June 2024. The Home Office will now use an updated set of Standard Occupation Classification Codes, or SOCs, the 2020 rather than the 2010 list. Some new codes will appear, some old ones will disappear. Workers sponsored under defunct SOC codes will continue to be able to reference the 2010 list in their extension and settlement applications. The Office for National Statistics, or ONS, pay data on which these new rates are based will also change from the ASHE 2021 figures to the 2023 figures. With recent inflation in the UK at high levels, this means some significant increases to salary rates in particular roles. So, for a COS issued on or after the 4th of April 2024, they're going to be subject to new rates. The general salary threshold, which was previously £26,200, rises to £38,700. For individual SOC codes, the rate increases are based on a move from the 25th centile in ONS pay data to the 50th centile, or the median level for each occupation code. This adds to the big hike in salary for many occupations. The centile changes won't apply to health and care visas or jobs where rates are set using national pay scales, such as most teachers, where salaries will remain set at the 25th centile. The general threshold for these occupations will be £23,200, up from £20,960. Discounting has always been a feature of the sponsored work scheme, and it will continue for a range of workers, notably new entrants to the labour market as previously understood. So this covers students, graduates and those under 26 at date of application. For them, based on the same 70% discount as before, the general salary threshold rises to £30,960. For individual SOC codes, the rates increase again from the 25th to the 50th centile of the ONS 2020 pay data, meaning some big rises for particular jobs. For PhD applicants, the discount remains at 90%. The general threshold for these employees increases from £23,580 to £34,830. And individual SOC codes are set at the 50th centile instead of the 25th again. A PhD in a STEM subject attracts an 80% discount, so your general threshold here of £30,960, which is up from £20,960 under the old rules. And the same centile increases for individual SOC codes as before. Now, the shortage occupation list is being replaced by a much shorter immigration salary list, or ISL. Under this ISL, a general salary threshold of £30,960 will apply, with going rates for individual SOC codes once again rising from the 25th to the 50th centile. The new rules remove going rate discounting for ISL, or shortage occupation jobs. Importantly, discounting has also been introduced from the 4th of April for workers already sponsored before that date who need to either extend their stay or settle in the UK. These transitional salary thresholds carry a general threshold of £29,000, which is up from the old 26,200, or the going rate for the particular occupation code, once again this time set at the 25th centile as they were under the old rules. This is a huge benefit for employers of overseas staff already in the skilled worker route, who won't face the need to pay much higher salaries when visas need to be renewed. These transitional rules will remain in place for applications made before April 2030, giving some much needed certainty to employers. Hi, so if you have any questions about any of the points raised in these short videos, please don't hesitate to contact me or my team here at Latitude Law. We can be reached by phone to our Manchester switchboard on 0044 161 234 6800, or by emailing info@latitudelaw.com.